points in the game.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Bergen, she cannot decide.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from South Philly. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Man in motion is Brown. Throwing to begin, it's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. An even 40 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Hey, Silver.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Great. Trimmer.
Man in motion is Brown.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Go Silver, ready? Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti. Alpha. Delta.
Now Hurts on 4th down. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
Good. Crowd left. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Man in motion is Brown.
Yeti.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Now, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 37.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, Ripland. Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Let's go, Lou, lady. What's that?
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. Here's a third down and 4.
And it's third down.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Now Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Get it. On touch up. Up, anyway, up. $63. Hey, 73. No touch.
On first down, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second down and 10.
Great, set. Trimmer. Call up Yeti. Tiger Hornet. Man. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Push down to his left. He keeps it himself. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure.
That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Mahomes now on second down. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
First down. A gain of a yard. First down, Kansas City.
They'll run right side with Pacheco. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop. Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Now Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Again here to Pacheco. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Throwing is Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Yellow. And 8 yards to go.
Attack!
To throw is Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown Chiefs. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. He'll drop to throw. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Great, set. Anyway, crowd left Yanni. Man.
Man in motion is Smith.
No touch.
Off the play fake. Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 24
Crowd up,
yards.
Yanni. Crowd up, Yanni.
Eagles, first down.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On play action, Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
14 more yards.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey! Alpha, alpha, alpha.
That's Goddard in motion. Again, Hurts. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Man in motion is Brown. Saquon gonna try to run it in. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Eagles are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big one there to start the second half. 37 yards. They go play action with Mahomes. A ball deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mahomes back. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Hey, 43.
First down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just wouldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That one taken in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Moving to his right. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point.
14.
Following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Bigsby to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Great. Right there, right there. Hey, easy, 63, bad. Bad. Crowd left Yeti.
Man in motion is Smith.
No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Brown.
No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Coming across the field on target to Brown. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And he's out of bounds, short of the 1st down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Hurts again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get 1 more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Here's Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
The Eagles' 38-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. This is first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
15.
A gain of 14. And a first down, Chiefs.
A run with Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Yellow. What's that? 180. Hey, dribble it. Yellow. Right.
Here's Pacheco. A short kick down to the center.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Second and goal.
Yellow. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Yellow. Wait. Hey, 180.
They'll trying to run this one in. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion.
180.
A run with Barkley. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Jake Elliott.
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Brown now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
No touch that. Crowd left Yeti. 180 with that. Yeti. 73. 73. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, Silver.
Man in motion is Smith.
No touch.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
And an Eagles first down.
No touch that.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard
Receiver
line.
in motion, headed left.
No touch.
On play action, Hurts. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
2nd and 3.
Man in motion is Brown.
Crowd left Yeti. Go Silver, ready? No touch.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Just feels like this game is giving us a little bit of everything. Remember, on the opening drive, their opponent decides to go for 2 and gets it. Now, they are a 2-point conversion from either extending this game or going home.
Crowd left Yeti.
Man in motion is Brown.
No touch.
A run to tie it up. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. This kick is good. He got it. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.